What do you do when you see something scary? Do you simply cover your eyes, walk away, or just endure it? I'm sure you've grown up finding pictures like this. I want you to look at these images. I mean, really, take a second look. How do they make you feel? If you feel unearthed, then there's a reason for that. These images are classic, but have you ever wondered where these originated from? Well, I'm here to tell you the following stories that lie within these images. This image has been making its way around the internet for years. The oddly disturbing nature of the woman contorting her head to an unnatural way, whilst everyone around her seems normal. If you have seen this image before, it's very likely that it had somewhat been connected to a creepypasta. And you might be wondering where it originated. A simple reverse image search won't get you anywhere, as there are just the same reposts of the same image. So, I decided to go into Reddit to see if I can find any sources. In the Internet Mysteries subreddit, a user by the name of Lane Campbell 77, who had also been looking for the image, came across a huge discovery. Using search engines commonly used in Asia, landed him into this image. Although more creepy, the image seems less edited, and as Lane Campbell states, it looks like a clip from a TV show rather than a weird sighting. So, the original image had actually come from a ghost article talking about how weird she looked. As you can see, this is probably where the orange border came from. In the article, it had the text saying, "The woman staring at the camera, spoilers included." A simple reverse image search with the same text will lead you to these series of images. And you can see that the woman had just been a regular audience member. The image had been taken from a Japanese TV show called Good Morning. The woman had simply just tilted her head to replicate the host of the show, a pretty innocent video that had been turned into something sinister. The Grinning Man. As far as we know, this image has been on the internet since as long as 2008. Just like every image that I'll be talking about, it had found itself in a myriad of creepypastas for its odd and sinister nature. Unlike the other images that are included in this video, this will actually be relatively easy to find. This image has been spread throughout 4chan like a wildfire, and we actually know the man behind this face. We can actually get the original photo from a website called The World's Largest Dinosaur. In the fun stuff section, there he is, the original man in the image, with the caption saying, "A prime example of too much time at the world's largest dinosaur." Still pretty creepy, huh? The unnatural, intimidating smile of the man is the reason this image garnered tons of coverage. Eventually, it had spread to other websites like 4chan, to where the image had been altered to be the one that we know today. The Rake. Few names in the world of internet horror are as infamous. This unsettling figure has become synonymous with some of the most bone-chilling imagery and narratives to emerge from the depths of the internet, particularly within the realm of creepypasta. If it feels like I'm mentioning creepypasta a lot, that's because many of the eerie images and stories we associate with online horror owe their popularity to these tales. The Rake is no exception. The story of the Rake first surfaced in the early 2000s. According to the original creepypasta, the Rake is depicted as a naked humanoid entity with eerie glowing white eyes. It is said to lurk in the depths of the forests, only to emerge under the cover of darkness. It doesn't just haunt its victims in their dreams. It physically manifests beside their beds, leading to traumatic encounters that are terrifying as they are unforgettable. Even if the name doesn't immediately ring a bell, the image associated with the Rake likely will. This haunting image has been circulated on the internet countless times, becoming a staple of online horror culture. However, a closer look into the origins of this image reveals a surprising twist. A quick search will show that the original image actually comes from a viral marketing campaign for a video game called Resistance 3. The creature depicted is an enemy from the game known as a Grim. Over time, the internet did what it does best: connected dots that were never meant to be connected. The image of the Grim was co-opted into the existing Rake narrative, a story that had its roots on 4chan. This association solidified the image's connection to the name, the Rake. And as soon as the two became inseparable in the minds of horror enthusiasts, this fusion sparked a wave of new creepypasta stories, videos, and other content, all feeding into the growing mythos of the Rake. I'm sure this image needs no introduction. Smile.jpg, more commonly known as Smile Dog, is one of the most infamous creepypasta stories. This chilling tale describes an image so horrifying that it drives those who see it to the brink of madness, haunting their dreams and eventually pushing them to suicide. The origins of the Smile Dog image are shrouded in mystery, making it nearly impossible to trace back to a definitive source. The closest link we have is an old post on 4chan's paranormal board, where the creepypasta itself suggests the image surfaced. Interestingly, there's two distinct variations of the Smile Dog image. The first version is grainier, with a more polished yet disturbing style, while the second is heavily edited, giving it a more unsettling atmosphere. The whereabouts of the original grainy version remains unknown, with no credible sources able to verify its existence. However, the origin of the second, more widely circulated version has been somewhat easier to trace. My research eventually led me to this video by Adrian Ghastly. A post on the r/creepypasta subreddit sparked renewed interest in the origins of the Smile Dog image, with one user claiming,
"I think I found one of the images used to make Smile Dog. The eyes and facial markings are the same."
This discovery adds a new layer to the mystery, suggesting that the haunting image may have been a composite of several different photos. Adrian Ghastly's video delves deeper into this theory, revealing that the body, background, and face in the infamous Smile Dog image likely originated from separate sources. By isolating the dog's face and applying the unnerving, sinister smile, the result closely resembles the Smile Dog image that has become a cornerstone of creepypasta lore. Despite this, the original, unedited version of the image remains elusive, with no definitive trace of its source. The Goatman, a legend with countless variations, has been described as everything from a vengeful spirit to the result of a scientific experiment gone wrong, a skinwalker, or even a mythical creature from ancient folklore. Despite the differing tales, they all converge on a single haunting image. Through a reverse image search, I traced the origins of this unsettling visual back to a specific source. It turns out that the image comes from an event hosted by Juxtapose, where the artists were invited to create works based on old urban legends. Among the pieces showcased was an artwork titled The Goatman, created by Lou Delport. This is the true origin of the infamous Goatman image that has been associated with the chilling stories. That's all the images that I'll be talking about. This video took way longer than I expected, but I just tried to take my time with this video to hopefully increase the quality of the editing and visuals. But as always, if you made it this far, you might as well click that subscribe button and like this video. I actually found out that only 2% of people who watch this video are actually subscribed. So just check if you're subscribed. Anyways, I'll be back with another video next week.